Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will do the classification of bees. Although we have done some classification in the introductory lecture also, but we will do the evolution and classification of bees. Evolution means change in the heritable characteristics of biological population of with the passage of time. मतलब ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਟਾਈਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਪਾਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਬਾਇਓਲੋਜੀਕਲ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਚਰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ that is known as the evolution. So the evolutionary history of bees revealed that they evolved during 120 to 130 million year ago. ठीक है, and this was given by Engel and Suttles in 1997. The speciforms and morphological diversification of such an extent that the various authors have commented on the custom of dividing the bees into several families which are regarding to their closest relatives and single family. So many taxonomists have regarded some groups and families. What are these groups and families? Laridae, Crambonidae, third is Neosonidae. These are the three main families of the bees. Lumhold addressed the problem in a classification study in which he divided it into two families, that is speciforms into Specidae and Laridae, which he called Crambonidae. These are the families. And according to Alexander, 1992 showed that the Cephacenae and Ampuliniaceae do not form a single clade. So Crambonidae was held together by a strong synomorphic and double salivary opening of the larva, which was a larval salivary opening has been described as a single. So according to morphological characters, the bees were kept in the different categories or different classified in the different families. So the oldest known fossil were speciforms dates from the early Cretaceous. Lumhold speculated that they might be Prehumptin wasp, but it suggested that two of genera should be in the Ampelidaceae. So Lumhold also speculated that spheroid wasp could have exist in the late Jurassic bees, as well known as they dependent on the product of angiosperm flowers for food. So group is usually believed in have arisen the same time, and angiosperms. Various authors noted that more primitive group of angiosperms, that is Magnoliaceae, are largely pollinated by beetles. Hence, it seems likely that the bees arose or at least become common with the subsequent evolution of angiosperms. So angiosperms and the evolution or the existence of the bees are of the same time. In this review of angiosperm, that the Cretaceous angiosperm pollens is becoming more abundant than the spores of ferns and pollen forms of gymnosperms. So I think this is I'll make clear with the clear to you with a diagram that the different characteristics of the different honeybees in the next lecture. Thank you.